Utopia with Kea Ncube on Transafricaradio. Made in Africa.
Don't be so spicy.
This is Paxton with Angifoni on Transafricaradio. Starting off the second hour of the show. It's just gone 5 minutes after the hour of 3 p.m. CAT. If you didn't get that information as to how you can tune in, here it is. DSTV 872 all across Africa. 609 on OpenView HD. Our Mobi site, taradio.mobi. And that online publication is www.transafricaradio.net. Hello, madam.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
It really just looks like you just hopped off a plane from Cape Town and landed. Like you just look like a fresh breath of air, because it's so hot.
It's extremely hot.
So thank you so much for coming through and
thank you for having me.
Some time with us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on Angifoni.
Thank you.
It's such a great song.
It is. It's such a vibe, and I always thought, wow, this song is probably going to make it big. But I also liked the other songs. I was like, I don't know which song to choose. And then we decided, okay, let's do Angifoni as the main single on the album. And I released that song first, and it's been so well received.
And the thing is, it's been across the board. It's not even like just one market.
Yes.
Everyone is loving the song. Even the fellas are loving it.
Yes. I mean, I went to Russia to do an international music festival. And I did that song there. And they just latched onto it. They all were vibing to it. And that just, that made my heart so glad.
How does it feel to know that you go to Russia? And you have people vibing to you the way that you're saying they're vibing to you?
It was an amazing and rewarding feeling. And also after that performance, people went and they went to go and buy my album.
Oh, wow.
Which was amazing. Amazing.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So from South Africa to Russia to the world.
Yep.
Basically. So if you have any questions for Paxton, do send them through +2779 254 4329 or call us on +27 11 447 7176. So let's rewind, right? We know Paxton as the SA Idols winner season 13. Yes. The youngest female SA Idols winner, right? And we saw you through your journey from the first auditions to judges to Sun City. Now you were in the top 10 and everything. And now it's Paxton, Paxton SA Idols winner. So when they announced you as the season 13 SA Idols winner, what was going through your body? Like, what was going on?
To be honest with you, I didn't expect to win. I was just like, okay, so I think Umtokozisi is going to win, so I'm just going to keep calm. And in my mind, I told myself already, like a week before the time, when I made it to top 2, I told myself, whether you win, whether you come second, you already made it. You already, like, my game plan was never going to change. My strategy was going to stay the same no matter what happens. Because even just making it to top 10, Idols already provides a platform for you.
Yeah.
And everybody knows you already.
Yeah.
And everybody's interested. So for me, winning was really something that I didn't expect.
And was Idol something that you always wanted to enter? Or was it just like,
I never liked singing competitions. I never saw myself in a singing competition, mainly because I was in my shell and I was such an introvert.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to enter. But my mom encouraged me, and one of my friends also auditioned. So I was like, okay, let me just try it. Let's see what happens.
Let me tag along with a friend.
Yeah.
So before Idols, singing in choir, singing at school, at church. Yes. It always starts at church, right?
I feel like that's almost every artist's backstory. We started in the choir, etc., etc. But I also think that that's just an amazing foundation as well. Because you also learn to always praise God whenever you just feel like things are going right for you, even when things are not going right for you.
Yeah.
Because for me, when I was in the competition, it was so stressful because, being this young and not having experience. And I would always go back to the songs I sang in the choir, and I would just be in my space and I would zone in and I would sing and it would call me, and then I would just go on with my day.
So you're already getting love. There's so many crying emojis here and so many heart emojis here.
Thank you.
This is Cody from Cody Mohale rather than Pretoria, South Africa, saying, oh my word, I love Paxton so much.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you.
All of this love and appreciation, how'd you allow it not to make you non-centered? I don't know if I'm making sense. Yeah, the English kind of just disappeared.
Basically,
there.
for it not to get to my head.
Yes, that's the English.
You know, firstly, I honestly didn't expect it. It was so overwhelming for me to know that not only Cape Town, but also the whole of South Africa was behind me and was voting for me and rooting for me. And that is just, you know, my following has grown so much since the competition. A lot of people have started to kind of latch on and you know, it's so amazing to just see how loved I am by people that don't even really know me. They love my music, and that's the most important thing, you know. I don't want to block anybody off or anything, but I think how I stay centered, how I stay grounded, I think it's just the way I was brought up also, the models and values and everything I stand for. My family, my friends, they all keep me sane. They all keep me grounded. When I'm home, I'm me. You know, I'm not Paxton the artist, and it's difficult for me to distinguish between Paxton the artist and Paxton like me, because I've been working since I left the competition. Literally next day started interviews, next few days after that started gigging. So it's been so busy.
Yeah.
I'm still finding myself somehow, but it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the experience.
Like you're very mature for 18, 19?
18, I just turned 18, yeah.
Oh, girl, you got the key to life.
You know, my mom wouldn't agree with that,
but... So you just turned 18.
Yes.
At the age of 18, all we're thinking about, generally, honestly speaking, all I was thinking about is just to make sure that I got a C+ average in matric so that I can get into the course that I wanted to get into. So here you are, gigging, going to Russia, getting so much love and doing all of these things. So you basically you've kind of had your teenage years, but at the same time, you like ending your adolescence as a working adolescent. So seeing your other peers as well, like how does that feel to know that you can't exactly experience that, even though you're enjoying what you're doing? It's just like, but I think I'm kind of missing out on that. So how do you, if there is a void, how do you kind of like fill that up?
You know, my mom always says to me, she feels as though the competition, I grew up in the competition. And I have to agree with her, because I am definitely not the same person I was last year when I started the competition, when I auditioned. And it's been a positive change. I've grown so much, not only as a person, but as an artist. And my friends don't make it awkward. They actually feel as though I'm one step ahead of them, because they still have to go study for what they want to do. I'm already where I want to be at.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really where I want to be at, but I'm tapping into where I want to be and who I want to become. Okay. So that's how they feel. But honestly, they don't make it awkward at all. To them, I'm still Paxton.
That's great, though. So let's get into like your first single, Demonstrate.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Demonstrate and what you were thinking when it came about and the release of it.
So there were a lot of demo tracks, and I honestly just left it to the label. I was like, okay, you guys choose. I don't know. You guys just go with it. And they gave me Demonstrate, and I was like, not what I would have gone for, but I'm starting to like it. And the more I listened to it, the more I liked it, because of the lyrics as well. It says, I need a go-getter. Can you do better? It's all about basically saying you need to go and reach for your goals. You need to demonstrate. You know, whatever you dream, you need to make it become a reality. So it's all about just being a go-getter. And I was like, wow, I like this song. It's very sassy.
Yes.
And it's very fun, very playful also. My first single, it was I had like one night to learn it, because there was a deadline, and there was one night to learn it. Went into studio the next morning. I had like an hour to record, which was hectic because I didn't even really know the song, and I was sick. So it was a process, but I got through it, and that single has also been doing very, very well.
Very, very well. Her name is Paxton. Do send through any questions and comments you have for her. +277 254 4329 is our WhatsApp line, or call us on +27 11 447 7176. This is her first single, Demonstrate. Paxton with Demonstrate on Transafricaradio. That was the first single away from SA Idols. So it's basically been about a year, right?
Yeah. Today, actually.
Yes, it actually
Crazy.
is. Hey, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
So hearing it now, right?
Yeah.
And compared to hearing it when you actually first released it.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Honestly, it feels amazing. And I was telling my manager this morning, it doesn't feel like it was a year. It literally feels like I won yesterday. And there's a lot that's been happening in the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly would have never said last year this time that I would have achieved so much.
You have achieved a lot though,
Yeah.
Because let's be very honest, we've seen people actually use they win a status in a very good way.
Yes.
And some people have just disappeared.
Yes.
Like Jenny disappeared, and you've been busy. Like, yeah, you've kind of been quiet at times, but we've always known that Paxton is here. So congratulations on making sure that we've seen you, besides knowing that you're a winner. You get what I'm saying? So very big congratulations on that one. We actually got a message from Utuli. Tuli says, oh my gosh, Paxton, thank you so much for coming through. Absolutely love you. But for starters, in terms of actually going through to Idols, I know you just said that it wasn't something that you're going to audition for, but your mom encouraged you.
Yeah.
How does it feel now that you actually auditioned?
There's actually a weird story behind it, because one of my friends wanted to go and audition, and he said, Pax, please support me, just go and audition, just like for the experience. And I was like, okay. And then he didn't make it through, but I made it through. And I was like, okay, what do we do now? Because I didn't expect to make it through. I just went to support him and for the experience.
And where's homie? Where's friend?
Friend is so friend.
Uh-huh.
He's been so supportive. And he's honestly one of my biggest supporters.
That's great.
Yeah.
+2779 254 4329 is that WhatsApp line. Paxton is in the building, or do call us. You said you've grown a lot and you've changed, like the Paxton that you were during the competition and the Paxton that you are now. What are some of the things that you have learned about yourself in this process, and also the things that you learned about yourself in the Idols competition?
I've learned to just be myself, unapologetically, just be myself, because that's who people fell in love with. Mm-hmm. Not trying to be somebody else, sticking to my originality, because authenticity sells. So I learned more about myself and who I am as a person and as an artist in this competition than I have in my entire life. It's really challenging. But I also learned that I'm stronger than I think I am. Mm-hmm. Emotionally, I'm stronger than I think I am. Mm-hmm. And also just to be patient with myself at all times.
And you said that you were kind of stressed during the process. Well, not kind of. There's a lot of stress.
There is.
Yeah. And how did you deal with that stress?
It's funny you ask me that, because people think you just go on stage and you perform. But they don't see what happens backstage and behind the scenes, what we do on a weekly basis to get to that big bang live show. And it's honestly stressful. Some people really go into depression after they leave the competition. And that's why everyone is so surprised that me being as young as I was, that I could break through and still stay positive and keep on working. But yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's stressful to the point where you want to kill yourself. But what I'm saying is people don't see how big of a platform it is and what it is that we actually do behind the scenes. It is actually quite stressful. But I prayed a lot. So that really just calmed me. And I called my mom every day, because she would always tell me, you're going to be fine. And somehow I believed her.
Is your mom, it sounds like, besides your mom being your mom, she sounds like a really, really good friend to you as well.
She is like my best friend, because she's probably one of my biggest supporters as well. She believes in me more than I believe in myself, which I think is so important. It's like, when I lose myself sometimes, when things get too busy, she would remind me who I am and what I stand for. And she always tells me, you're not only doing this for yourself. There's a lot of supporters that are supporting you and loving you, and there are a lot of young children that look up to you. So you're not only doing this for yourself. And that's why I just appreciate her so much.
So we got a message from Slick, who's in Durban, South Africa. He says, wow, your music is so different.
Thank
Keep
you.
the fire burning. This is Slick in Durban.
Thank you.
We got a voice note all the way from Zimbabwe. Nelly is her
Wow.
name. And this is what she has to say.
Oh my word! Yo! How happy I am! Oh my god! Hey girl, you just rock my world. Keep it there. I really love this girl. Oh my god! If you only do me a favor to send me that song on Foodie, please send it for me.
Wow.
Love in Zimbabwe.
That is amazing.
Love in Zimbabwe, Botswana. Like, it's coming in, baby girl. It's coming in. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah, you can't see half of the things that I'm seeing, but
Thank
like,
you.
it's coming in. So let's get into the next song from your album. It's called Where Are You Now?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that before we get into it.
So Where Are You Now was the second song that I recorded. That song, I don't know, there was just something about it. I was really emotionally attached to it. Like when I went into studio and I did my first take, I just had to do 2 more takes and it was done. And I recorded that song in like half an hour. It was so quick because I was just so connected to it. And that song is basically just about a relationship, a guy and a girl, and the guy just left the girl without saying anything. And then years pass, she sees he's on social media and he's posting about a wife and he has moved on. And she says, all this time, but I still wish you the best.
So he ghosted on her.
He ghosted on her for a few years. Shame.
You know what they say? Trash. I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking. But let's get into it. This is Paxton. It's called Where Are You Now on Transafricaradio.
All these years.
This is called Where Are You Now by Paxton on Transafricaradio. I really like your sound. Like
Thank you.
It's poppy, it's R&B-ish, it's house-ish. It's just it
Thank you.
encompasses everything and it just sounds really good.
Thank you.
So was that your original?
Yes. For me, I'm all about diversity. You know, I don't want to be boxed or categorized. I don't want to stick to one certain genre. I want to do a little bit of everything because I listen to a little bit of everything and
Yeah.
I'm inspired by different genres. So with my album, This Is Me, I wanted everybody to see, okay, this is Paxton and this is what she's offering. We either like her or we don't.
Yeah.
You know, that was kind of what I wanted. I wanted people to experience me through my music and be able to get to know me through my music.
Okay.
So I wanted to do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That WhatsApp line is +27792544329 or call us on +271144771776. So we have Elaine from Lichtenburg, Northwest Province, South Africa on the line. Hey, Elaine.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself? So talk to Paxton.
Hi, Paxton. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good.
That's good.
Okay. Okay, Paxton. I've got my nieces here, 3 of them. Always my data's always finished because they Google you all the time using my phone. So they just want to say hello to you. Hello. Hello.
Oh,
Elaine?
I can't hear you.
Elaine?
Hi.
Do they get mic shy now?
Hello, Paxton.
Hello.
How are you? Hi.
Oh.
Guys, my heart.
We love you, Paxton.
I love you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Elaine.
Every day.
Thank you. We also got another message from Semi, who's all the way in Zimbabwe. So basically, the gist of this message is that Paxton got Semi paid, and this is what she has to say.
Hey Kea, I want to thank you very much for bringing Paxton to the studio. Do you know that I love this girl? And I guess she's lovable, that's why she's laughed. Do you know what? I just remember when we were watching Idols and I was debating with my cousins that I'm telling you, she's gotta take it. And then we baited $10, and I got to win it. And then, guy, you made me feel like, yeah, I believed in you, and you didn't let me down. That's why I love you for that. I told you $10, Liana, and I had to spend it. Only just because of you. Thank you, my girl, for not letting me down. Mwah.
So how does it feel that you got somebody money, girl?
Blessings on blessings.
Blessings on blessings, definitely so. DSTV 872 all across Africa, 609 on OpenView HD. Our Mobi site is taradio.mobi, and if you just tuned in, Paxton is in the building. She is the youngest SA Idols, a female winner to date, right?
All round winner, yeah.
She's been busy ever since you started winning, ever since you won. So
yes.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Let's talk about your collaboration with Craig Lucas, who was the winner of The Voice. And you guys won in the same year.
Yes. And we're both from Cape Town. He's literally he stays 5 minutes away from me. So our communities are very close to each other. And it was just crazy how it just worked. Because he won way before I did. So the Voice ended before Idols did. So he messaged me on Insta and he was like, I really like your voice, I'm supporting you, we should do something. And at the time I didn't take it seriously. I was like, okay, cool, I like yours too, I really like your music. And then I won, and then he released Smother, and I was like, wow, I really love the song.
That's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful song, and his lyrics, it's always so deep and meaningful, and that's what I like about his music. He's always so real. And I messaged him and I told him that I'm such a fan, and he said, you should hop on the single. And I was like, oh, you're crazy, the song is fine the way it is. And then he was like, no, let's do it. I was like, okay. And then I contacted my manager. Turns out that my manager and his agent are like besties. So
the stars aligned.
Yeah, and we made it work in like a few weeks.
And then you have a single out with him on your
my album
called Battleground as well. So how did that come along?
So that's basically the aftermath of Smother, the one that we released first. So we released one for him, and then we decided, okay, let's release one for my album. And that's basically the aftermath of Smother. So we wanted the story to continue. And there might just be a third song, I don't know.
So it's a continuance of everything. So it started off with Smother, now onto Battleground, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see what happens.
We will.
Okay, let's get into it. This is Smother by Paxton featuring Craig Lucas on Utopia. Her name is Paxton. She is SA Idols winner season 13. She's got Craig Lucas on that one. It's called Battleground, not Smother, but Battleground, right here on Transafricaradio. And she's in the building right here on Utopia, finding out a whole lot more about her life after Idols, her new album, and the whole writing process. +2779 254 4329 is that WhatsApp line, or call on +27 11 447 176. So let's get into your writing process when it comes to getting the music, getting the arrangements, getting everything. So how does that process work for you?
So I work very closely with my music team. So it's obviously Gallo Records, who I'm signed to, and then an assigned music team who I got in to help me. People who know me, people who I've worked with on Idols, the musical director of Idols, the producer, and then he's also a backing vocalist on the show, and then his wife who's also a backing vocalist, but she's also an artist. So I got them to help me because they know me and they know what I want to go for, and they know my sound and my voice, and just personally they know me really well. So I wanted to bring them on board and just see what we could create. And I used to write when I was 14, but back then I was like, what am I doing, and I just threw it away. I just burnt everything. So I really wanted somebody who could help me get back to that, and tap into that again. So Tia, she's my lyricist on the album. So she wrote for me, and then when I flew to Joburg, I co-wrote on some of the songs. If I didn't co-write, I helped come up with a concept behind the song. I was very hands-on with everything, because it is my first album.
Definitely so, yeah.
I wanted to do the most. So she helped me with the writing.
So you said you wrote when you were 14, but you kind of tossed it out.
Yeah. I just feel as though that was just not a hit, or it wasn't good enough.
Do you remember what you wrote about?
Like boys and school and being the popular kid and, all these dreams.
Yeah. I have to say, in Battleground, there's a whole lot of drama in there. There's a whole lot of emotion in there.
Yes.
So from coming from someone who's so young, getting all that emotion, being able to put it onto a song, like, where do you get that from? Where do you get all of these life experiences from to put it into an album, into a song, into a single?
Yeah, I've been through a lot, in my life, but also I've learned to tap into that person that I am writing as.
Yeah.
Because people think that we can relate to our songs, or that we're talking about ourselves, but sometimes we just want to tap into, like, become somebody else when we write. And write something that other people can relate to. Maybe we can't relate to that, and it was very difficult for me because it's so deep, and he writes very deep songs.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult for me to tap into that. I really tried. I hope that, you guys can feel that pain when I sing.
Oh, no.
For me, it's all about feeling an emotion, because if you can't see me perform it, when you listen to my music, you need to be able to feel what I feel.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Someone who definitely agrees is Ace in Zimbabwe. Is like, Paxton is the chosen one. That song with Craig Lucas is absolutely fire.
Thank you.
The future is safe.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, the future is safe. I also got a message from Slick in Durban. He says, which artists do you wish to work with in Africa?
Whoa. Well, I worked with an artist on my album that I wanted to work with, Trezor. He's amazing.
I love Trezor.
But I think other than that, I think Sheikana would be cool. I really like Something Soweto. He's so dope. Like, I don't know. I think I have like a small little crush. I don't know.
And Something Soweto?
His sound, man.
Yeah?
It's yeah.
You can actually crush on him just listening to his music.
Yeah, he's really good. Also, Shane Eagle.
Oh, yes.
Because he's international. He's doing big things. And then Davido.
No, baby, I love that guy. He's just so
Davido.
happy. Like, his music is happy. He makes you want to sing along, and it's just like, he just reaches into your heart and like, I'm gonna squeeze the love out of you.
You cannot not like his songs.
You can't. Like, you instantly gonna love to hear the song. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we asked us to who you'd like to work with in Africa. Where in Africa do you want to perform the most? Like, next? Because you already performed in Russia.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's look here at home in Africa. Yeah, where would you like to perform?
I've never been outside of South Africa. And I mean, in the continent. So, everywhere. Yeah? Everywhere, really.
Everywhere. Okay. So let's pit stop in Zimbabwe because you're getting a lot
of Zim is the first stop.
Let's pit stop in Zim because you're getting a whole lot of love in Zim first.
Yeah, I know.
And then we'll make our way through the 53 countries. Right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Maybe a tour.
Yes, I can see that. So this is me.
Yes.
Who is me? When you say this is me.
As an artist, that is Paxton, the artist that she wants to be. That is the first step to becoming the artist that she wants to be. And that's Paxton without having idols attached to her name, without having anything attached to her name. That's just me. And that's what I've got to offer. And that's just laying my heart on the table. All cards open.
Mm-hmm. All cards open.
Yeah.
So if you take me as I am, I'll give you more.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hear this is your favorite song on the album. Who you calling Pax?
It's become one of my favorites.
I
have a different favorite every week. I can't decide.
That's good. I like how you enjoy your music and you liking each and every single one of your babies.
Yeah.
So tell me about your current favorite. Who you calling Pax?
That is also a very spicy song. So that song. So there's been a lot happening in this year. And you know, a lot of people have a lot to say. And that's just me saying, you know what? I'm going to keep on walking. I'm going to keep on doing my thing. I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to stick to my vision. I'm going to stick to my goal. And whether you like me or not, you are going to watch me glow up, and you're going to watch me strive and reach for my goals.
Watch the glow up.
Yes.
Who you calling Pax? Who you calling Pax? I like it.
Thank you.
I like how you're like, let me just vibe. You're really just vibing, having a good time.
Yeah.
Letting people know you're going to watch this glow up, as you said. You're going to watch me glow. Someone talking about your glow up actually is Nkopole, who's in Pretoria, South Africa, saying congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Since life has fast-tracked your success, what challenges do you face in making the decisions that you make, you know? Because you're busy all the time.
Yes.
And it's not exactly easy being Paxton.
Yeah, it's when I left the competition, I had to learn how to distinguish who Paxton the artist is and who Paxton me, who am I, other than being an artist.
Okay.
And when do I tap into work mode and when do I just be myself?
Yeah.
And that has also been a very difficult challenge for me. Because I'm constantly in work mode, constantly thinking about the next hit, constantly thinking about what I'm going to post, what's going to happen, But also my team has been so amazing, They make me realize that it's more than just being an artist. It's me.
Yeah.
Somehow my career and my personal life, it just all connects. And the challenges that I've faced, you learn so many lessons in life when there's money involved. And I don't mean for it to sound weird, but it's honestly, I've had friends turn their back on me, family turn their back on me. There's been so much drama.
So Biggie was telling the truth when he said more money, more problems.
More money, more... and I in my audition song, which is weird, because in my audition song, I sang a song that says, people seem to think you'll be happier once you reach the top and you have it all.
Yeah.
But I'm going to live for right now, because what if tomorrow never comes? I'm not going to wait for the confetti to fall.
Hey.
So, I'm just living for right now, I'm not about to worry about anything that has nothing to do with me being genuinely happy, my career, my family, and my friends.
So you focus on yourself, on your happiness, and on your content at the end of the day. If you're happy with the decisions that you make,
I can't have anything distract me.
That's it.
No distractions.
Own lane, own race.
Stay focused.
Stay focused. Paxton, how has social media helped you get you out there, get your music out there as well?
Social media, I must tell you, it's such a big platform. Social media is everything now. Even on Insta, there's all these Insta celebs. I can't keep up. Everybody's just been so loving. My following has grown on social media. I'm on Twitter now as well. I've got a Facebook page, 2 Facebook pages. And yeah, everybody's been so amazing. I post about everything that's happening in my career. And even in my life, if I just want to say thank you, I'll just do a young live, But I let everybody know what's happening, where I will be performing, what single I'm releasing. I tease them sometimes with a little bit of a photo shoot, maybe if I'm feeling for it.
And then DMs?
Excuse me?
Those DMs?
I actually... I get weird DMs. People asking me, can you be my wife?
That's
be the mother to my children.
So they shouldn't be shouting their DMs.
It's crazy.
Can you be the mother of my children? Wow.
No, not now.
You've been giving them hope.
Oh, I might as well. No, but there's so many messages. Since top 10, I don't think I got to answer everything. Because I still have messages that I got in top 5, top 4 that I didn't get to. It's crazy. And I can't spend my whole day reading DMs the whole time. But I respond whenever I can.
Yeah.
And just show appreciation and love to everybody.
So Elaine says, we love Paxton so much, and her being young, she must never allow fame to control her. Be in charge, because in the next 5 years, we're going to see the same lady as we see today. Please don't let the spotlight change you, dear. Forever remain bubbly as you are. We love you, and always remain humble as well.
Thank you.
Do not change your humility.
Thank you.
Your album, where can we get it? All digital media, all digital music platforms?
Yes, and also the hard copies at music stores.
Uh-huh.
It's available there, so you can go get it.
Hey, that's easy. Okay. One last question here at Transafrica Radio. So I thought you walked in, right?
Yes.
And I was playing music from all over the continent, from South Africa to Zambia to Nigeria and everything like that. So here we play 100% African music, and those in the diaspora as well. And our content as well is also Africa focused. So as an African, as a musician, what does it feel like to know that there is a station that really is dedicated to Africa?
I think that's amazing. Because, we tend to listen to a lot of international music, but we never focus on our own sound and the talent that we have. Yeah, I feel like we are so talented. We have so many gems just waiting to get that spotlight and to get that opportunity to showcase what they really have. So I think it's really amazing that you guys get to showcase local talent. I think we need to focus on it because I think Africa is the future, man.
Thank you so much for coming through, madam.
Thank you.
How can we follow you on social media?
On Twitter, it's at Paxton Music SA. Facebook page, Paxton Music SA. Instagram at Paxton Phillies _
Okay.
Yeah.
So before you love and leave us, because they say when it's nice you play it twice, right? We're playing Angifuni again. I want you to do my job, and I want you to introduce Angifuni to the Transafrica Radio family. So give me your best radio link.
Oh gosh. The Transafrica Radio family. Okay.
Can I let me count you in. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Hey guys, it's your girl Pax. You listening to Transafrica Radio, and this is my single Angifuni. It's a very spicy one. I hope you guys like it. What is this? Another missed call? Do you know?
This is Transafrica Radio.